The Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer came out just a few days ago, and it's already shattered a record that was previously held by Rockstar's GTA 6 trailer. It's also destroyed another record that was previously held by the Deadpool and Wolverine trailer. But is this something that we should be surprised at? As a lifelong fan of the character, I'd say that this is par for the course for a new project that involves what is arguably the world's favorite superhero. And that said, I don't want to talk about the incredibly high levels of hype this movie has going for it. I want to talk about how, at least from the trailer, it truly feels like something unique, something we've never seen before from the character in film, and something that really represents a brand new beginning for the Webbed Wonder. We start off the trailer with a depressed, lonely, and broke Peter Parker. And yes, this is something that fans have been asking for a really long time. But I don't think that I've seen anyone explain why. You see, Peter Parker is a character that is defined and marred by the concept of growth. Whether it be the literal growth of his body as a teen, or maturity as a young man, or gaining financial stability and love where he once didn't have it, Peter Parker is someone who will always do his best because that's all he can really do. But his greatest opposition in plenty of gripping stories is his alter ego, Spider-Man. And while we can sit here and say that Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2 pondered this question and tackled some of the comics where this story is present in, creatives Destin Daniel Cretton, Chris McKenna, and Eric Sommers are really presenting this dilemma with a more rich history and world. It's something that was only possible since Spider-Man is a part of a greater universe, and this is what it felt like when he was revealed all the way back in Civil War.
Hey everyone.
Oh! The roost! Ow! Ow! Fuck out the way!
Hey everyone.
I and millions of people were excited to see Spider-Man return home and finally interact with these characters, and for a long time it felt like his stories needed to orbit around other established characters. Now don't get me wrong, I love the Tom Holland films and I think that they masterfully work within the world and essentially serve as a 3-film origin story, but now that everything is established, Cretton and the rest are going to have their fun, and man do I think they're gonna have fun, because we got Bruce Banner, Punisher, college-era Peter, and the freaking Hand! When was the last time you saw a live-action Spider-Man film involve ninjas? And from the looks of it, we're gonna get Man-Spider as the ticking time bomb and internal drama personified for the film. All of this represents a new direction and story that has never been done with such focus, finesse, style, and action. If I'm being honest, it feels a lot like James Gunn's Superman. It's familiar to me as a longtime fan, but there's a sense of reverence for the character and his mythos that just feels right. And that's because Spider-Man is a character who's been stuck in his mainline comic book series to remain a very specific way. We could discuss the stories that made this a reality, the ridiculous decisions previous individuals at Marvel Editorial have done to prevent significant growth for him, and we could also talk all day about how other mediums for storytelling have done this character significantly better. But in cinema, what we need to realize is that we have already had 3 Spider-Men. We've had 3 resets, and while we could say that the stories concluded nicely for the previous 2 Spider-Men in No Way Home, the truth is that fans were finally going to see Peter go beyond what we're familiar with, and we're most likely going to see how his college life is a bigger factor in his socialization and or isolation rather than it being a small add-on like in the Raimi films, and we're going to see what that loss of his most loved person is going to do with him and witness him get back up time and time again, unlike the small thing that happens in TASM. In short, instead of resetting, instead of going back to square one, we, for the first time in film, get to see a Spider-Man move forward in a world that he was always meant to belong in, even if no one remembers him. He's the greatest hero to ever jump out of the page, and I'm sure I speak for everyone when I say that this brand new day is looking bright. Thanks for watching. I've been Foster Cinema, and I'm signing off. Peace.